We'll do that first. So,
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
okay. Well, I mean, we have the option of finding out information. And also just going all in on flirting. Which would probably piss people off. And that's what y'all want to do. Okay. Well, this is taking a sharp turn. Just check the lyrics. There's a new song. Foxy, are you a country fan? Okay, so we're gonna hit on the devil. Okay.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
No, Lynn, I guess not.
Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
I guess I'll be tiebreaker.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oh.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Well, that's a new development. Not fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Is that a line? I assume that's a lyric.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
It's been like a whole 30 minutes of game time.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Okay, gotta pet the dog.
On
I'm
my
back.
way.
I am confident that I would hate it. You know what I don't hate? Petting this dog. How could you hate that?
Glad to have an ally.
Gods damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
I failed a save for Arcana. Alright, another poll is up for this option. I mean, he's a warlock, like... He should imagine there will be some twists and turns to his agreements. Worrying about Raphael, but are pacted to Mizora. What a fraud. Raphael's the dude who, like, spirited us away and, like, hey, you wanna fuck? I got you some food. Like, that was our encounter with Raphael. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do. What'd you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty, or you've been turned into a devil. An appropriate punishment, I'd say. I cannot pull because I'm mobile. I'll throw some pains in when they're strong enough. Okay.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pacts?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Pulls up. I assume that's a good thing, right, Tater? If you got a vote, and you're on mobile, I guess put, like, I don't know. Put the number. I wish it said the amount of votes. Okay. Well then, good. I don't want to be like, oh, good! And then you're like, actually, that's catastrophic. And then I feel horrible. I was mentioned that these tadpoles have been modified with magic.
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right.
Yo, remember that time I got stabbed in the eye by the bard?
Greater sickness in Faerun.
How do you know so much about these tadpoles?
I have kept a careful watch on the movements of the cult. Though the Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, its methods are. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
How is it that you protect me?
I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Oh, what's going on over there?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasite.
Am I taking too long in the story? Is that
The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers.
the
Use
lesson
the
here?
parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Wow. So this is just like Trap Central.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Playing an emo pirate. No. I would not play a pirate, you know that. How dare you? Up there? Vadix is suggesting that I would play a pirate. For fuck's sake! Rogue! Notice things. Ever. Hiss, ribbit, hiss? What the fuck is that? Has the shirt of one? Look. Pretty sure I killed a pirate and took that.
I've got a long road ahead.
Blasphemer?
As my feet can carry me.
More of a taunt, really, I think.
Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, they'd probably forgive you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
Okay, so this looks rather swampy, right? Addled Frog. We need to We need to talk to that. How do we get down here safely? That would lose 8 hit points. Swamp is at the bottom of the map. Do I have Featherfall?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Featherfall's an AoE, right? Yeah. Great.
With haste.
Can we no longer jump now that I cast Featherfall?
Yet.
That's fun. Come on, everybody. Addled Frog, no! I was trying to talk to you, that's why I'm here. High defense, 5%. 5% chance to hit? Excuse me? What? That's not right. Got mirror images. Gonna be turned to a chicken pot pie. I don't know, something's going on with this. Where are the mirror images? What's going on here? What's going on here?
Can't give up.
You have my attention.
Gale, get down here, man. Is Featherfall worn off on you? That's... what? Last 10 turns. Yeah, and I guess it didn't stop him because he was out of combat, so it just ticked down.
Ready.
Okay. Madness? %10 chance to hit. What? So mirror image is active, I just don't know where the others are.
Still on my feet.
Can I splash that with some AoE damage? No.
Tale for the ages.
How long does madness last? Asking for a friend. One more turn? Okay. Push you down.
Comes easy these days.
Okay. What the fuck was up with that frog? I just wanted to talk to it. That's the whole reason we cast Featherfall and came down here. Did I mess up anything? Let me know now before we proceed.
Moving ahead.
So did you just have a bunch of mirror images that were hidden somewhere? Which made it harder to hit? Which doesn't make sense, but...
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Look for anything out of the ordinary. Add the bonus of guidance. So why not? Difficulty class 20. It's a very difficult roll. I'm not sure if it's worth the inspiration. What do you think? You think I use my one inspiration and try again? It's a difficult roll. Odds of success are low. I'm thinking I pass. Alright.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
I do, yeah, that was with the 1d4. The target number was 20.
I'll take that.
There's a rather jaunty hat lying in the mud there. And a sword, too. Someone must have been in quite the hurry to get out of this swamp.
Well, I don't want to trudge straight through the water. Let's see what's up here first. And I'm doing so well at spotting hidden things, so...
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. Who is this? A friend of yours?
No, I don't know him.
Come now. Aren't you going to introduce yourself?
Okay, a couple different options here. Man, talk about a bad vibe. You're on mobile 4? Okay. We got to vote for 4. Okay. Spare me your pleasantries, our drow even welcome here.
Of course. As if I give a stuffing about what you are. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa, hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
Yeah. I've been getting such low rolls. I turned off the karmic whatever Vadix. I turned off the karmic dice, so like it doesn't prevent me or from hitting streaks. But those streaks have mostly been bad throughout this campaign. Such bad rolls. At the worst times. Interesting place you have right in the middle of nowhere.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's my little refuge for the lost and hopeless. People in dire need travel from all over Faerun to see little old me. And I do my damnedest to help them. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
How do you know that?
Because you stink. And I know the stench of Mind Flayer anywhere.
Why would you do that?
Well, you're almost done cooking.
For
And we
RNG.
could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
Alright, we have options here. I don't trust this lady, not one bit. Depends on the price.
Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. Oh dear, you don't have one to spare. Terribly sorry, Petal, but no deal for you. Should you know someone with 2 eyes in their head and a wriggler problem, send them my way. Auntie will sort them out.
I was gonna say, like, alright, I'm already down 1 eye. So what would have happened? Should I ask? What just happened over there? Okay. Did she just poof away? Did she turn into...
Fireplace isn't real. What's hidden behind it?
I want to attack her right
I
now.
have something to ask.
Hello, sweetness. I'm still waiting for someone with a spare eye.
Let's trade. Yeah, I thought I heard a poof. Saw a poof. A disappearance. Let's sell her my junk and then I think we kill her. This is... yeah. Does anyone have any issues with me attacking Auntie Ethel?
Here for whatever you need, Petal.
See, I don't want to get trapped. Right now, we're not trapped. So we can still get the jump on her for whatever she's doing. It's something horrible. I know it. I know it. got so many potions of healing.
Best be on my way.
What are you laughing at? I mean, she's evil, right? It's gotta be evil.
I'll take that.
We'll snoop around a little more and see what we see. I just don't want to end up in a trap. Again.
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do?
Our old lady's evil? No. But this one has such bad vibes.
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
Ethel forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents, none have talked, none yet at least. I doubt you're anything beyond the bleeding of your ridiculous sheep, but if you catch even a whisper, send word immediately. Okay, I'm gonna start a poll. Kill... Definitely... Probably... Evil old lady? Yes? No. Alright, we'll do a 3-minute poll. See how we proceed.
More for me.
Because I feel like I'm gonna, like, mess with the illusions, and then she's going to somehow be like, haha, now you're trapped back here. And, here are all these traps that you could have avoided if you just attacked me outright.
Best be on my way. These boots have seen everything.
We have a vote for yes, okay. About halfway through. This is your chance to either save or condemn a life. No pressure. Just know that it's in your hands.
Let's get in and out. Wish I had a bag of holding. What path lies before me?
Okay. If nothing changes, it looks like we're going to be opening up
Over and through.
with an attack.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
She's invisible.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Whole spells are OP2, they give you all a crisp when held. I noticed that very early in this game. I learned very quickly to work around that. Are you back here, Blair Witch?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Now is not the time, dude. Do I have anything that's not equipped? Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
What is going on with that dude? That is like killer heartburn.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my...
The goddess.
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Thank you for the 42-month resub, dude. I appreciate it. It's awesome, dude. Thank you.
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess. Yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread manor. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing you can do?
I chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
If having dangerous otherworldly objects stuck in your skin is wrong, then Gale and I both have to go. We're not really splitting up, are we?
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied
So does he just go back to camp if you like stop bringing him around?
I thank you all.
Or does he
I
go?
understand if you stand against me, I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
What about the problem of that item not doing enough to sate him? And where is that voice coming from? Um... Where was that pouch? There we go.
Look, I can't go far.
Okay, so I'm guessing we shouldn't look in that standing mirror then.
What is this place?
Don't look. Don't.
I like how spooky this is.
Please. Please. Away. Away. Don't look. Don't. Stop. Please. Please.
Here's a five-finger discount.
Away. Away. No. No. Don't look. Mustn't look. Mustn't see.
Watch the Darthers suffering with glee. Wow.
I see it. I see what's to come. Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining. No. No. Can't stop. Can't. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please. Not drow. Never drow. Monster, monster. For mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer. No. No. Mind flayer. Get away. Get away.
Alright, he's lost.
Intention of letting that happen. Don't look. Don't.
You don't need that.
Stop. Please. Please. Away.
A thief
Away.
who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home.
Look. Don't.
Damn, should I just kill that dude? He seems like he's... fucked.
Breathe deep and move.
Away.
Better not be cursed.
Don't look.
My dearest Catherine, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
I guess I'm glad I didn't give her my eye. No pocket to pick. Okay.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
Alright, where was that door?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Don't look.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
Please. Please.
Anything of use?
That's fucked up. Alright, the door was by them. Okay. Is that where she's hiding?
Stop. Please. Please. Away. Away.
Hey, good looking. Light as air.
Don't look.
Can we just open it now? Is it a
You
illusion?
feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again.
What happened the last time you opened?
Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry.
Not afraid of that hag.
A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow.
Dude, this
of the
is neat.
divine.
I really like this.
Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, petal.
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run.
Oh my god, let me in. Okay. Intimidation seems to be the way to go. Nice.
The door shudders, imagining its wooden frame cracking and splintering in a raging inferno. You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. You feel the presence within shrink, terrified.
So, yeah, the answer was I could just go right through. Can I get through now? I'm halfway through the door. Oh my god, thank god. Like, it was so fucking weird. That was weird. Fucking save. Christ. Okay. Mask of Vengeance. Mask of Servitude. Well, these must be the masks you're talking about. Yeah, that was so weird. Like, I defeated the door on 3 of my 4 characters, and it just wouldn't let me through. I had to... I don't know. Mask now? I have to kill him now. You can knock out enemies instead of killing them? Are these good people? Because they were highlighted in red. I assume they were aggressive. Mask of Terror's mind collapsed. They died anyway. Fuck this room. This room is just hot fucking garbage. Fuck
Which
this
we
room,
might.
dude.
Very well. Which way to the nearest library? I venture forth.
What's next, I wonder?
Come on, let's go. Me?
Please go get Carlac 3 times. You finish Grove's story and still have Carlac. Well, you know, see, that's what happens when you go work. Okay.
My faith will guide me.
Get some temporary hit points going.
No time to waste. There! In the cage!
Oh, yeah, her. That's why I'm here.
Let's march.
Participant ran on the wrong machine. Oh no.
Honk honk.
Ends well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
So how much time did that set you back by?
A long way from Waterdeep. My pleasure.
What am I to do? This way.
About 2 hours.
Hey, good looking.
Well, that's frustrating. I'm sorry.
You want the girl so bad.
Things going strong. We've got to help her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll figure it out. I believe in you. I don't know what mechanics are available in the game to save her unless I have water I can throw up there, which I think I do. Water.
Easy.
Why did it say death? Why did it say death? Death to the fire? I don't understand. Oh my god. Stop talking. No, there. I got there via the Underdark. I got to the mountain pass.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Just get out of here, please!
Yeah, despite our spirited debate, I actually really enjoyed like the spookiness of this whole thing that led up to this. Yeah. I'm over this fight. Like, I am so over it. We're just gonna use gravity. Again, like Boxy said, the most powerful spell. Oh my god. All that time she was saying, like, leave me here!
I should speak up.
I can't shout to her. Control orb, that's gotta be it, right? Yeah.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
I'm gonna take a moment before I push her into the chasm with what may very well be her mother. If you only knew the arguments that we had in chat, Mayrina. If you only knew what we had to go through just now to get your punk ass out of this cage. Did she, like, wish to get pregnant or something? Like, was that her thing? Because, like, when we walked in, she was like, I can't eat anymore! And the hag was like, you're eating for two. Eat everything. So, like, was that...
Ethel was going to bring my husband back.
Oh.
Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
Foxy. Foxy Blue. I love the patience you have with me.
This. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over.
Y'all, I might be pushing this bitch into a chasm.
This was the best chance I had. For me and my baby. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even. More than I could have done.
If she does not come out of this doing the right thing, she's flying. She's going out the moon door.
She said I'd make a bad mother. I think she was right. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
I don't know that was worth doing all that. Like, I feel like that was a huge waste of time. Just saved like 50-11 times.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Might have a chance to mess it right. Yeah, that's a fun quote. All right, we've got what, 6 options here. I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband. Are you all right? You could just leave him here. Whining won't get you any faster. It won't get you there any faster. If y'all make me choose that one, like, stand there in silence, leave her mourn. Okay, found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back! Bring Connor back! Please!
Well, y'all wanted me to use the wand.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
This is why I didn't want you to kill her. I thought you were like trying to steer me towards like some feel-good reparation character saving for her. Like, no, you just want me to have a pet zombie. Thank you. You know me. You know me so well. Nah, just zombies. Do like me some zombies. There's still more story, or there's still more zombie? Oh, so no one's voting now. Okay. That's an interesting spot to drop off here, but okay. So I'm feeling number 2 as like a lesson learned sort of situation. I'm not really thinking 3. I'm thinking 1 or 2. We want to see if you mess it up? Okay, great. Okay. So no, I feel like number 2 would be good guy, but fuck if I'm not looking real hard at number 1, huh? Let's just let her prove how horrible she is.
But this isn't what she promised! I wanted him back! Back the way he was! Not this!
This is your husband, you want him or not.
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
I'm not giving her the fucking wand. Nah, you think I'm gonna give this crazy person the ability to become a necromancer? Nope.
You bastard! Give him back! I thought you were going to hell! I thought...
There's no way she doesn't become a necromancer. There's no way. That's the ending. That's the right ending. There's no way playing along is the right way. There might be more options, but that is not the right way. Gave her what she wanted, let her see that that was what was going to be waiting for her all along, and then end the ruse. Okay, alright. So we'll see how it plays out otherwise. Yeah, I mean, we'll give her the wand and then she'll be like, "Oh God, you're right. Here's the wand right back." Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. But that is definitely not the ethical way. For sure. Alright.
Something's on my mind.
Gods,
Yep. Found a wand. Here you go.
Bring him back. Bring Connor. What? What have you done to him? Look, I wanted him back. Back the way. Connor. I don't. But he might be. And if. Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love.
There's no way she walks around with a pet zombie to get to a major city and gets him saved. There's no way that should work. There's no way that should work. You're telling me you see this woman going through the road, going down the dirt road with a fucking pet zombie, and you're like, she's clearly trying to save her marriage. Fuck that and fuck you. You're wrong. That's wrong. That's bullshit, and you know it. I do want her redeemed, and that's why we're gonna save it there. But that's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And that, unfortunately, I would love to have debates on ethics and likelihood and probability of how things would actually play out with y'all. But I have to go.